Hello, and once again, hello. So, today we're going to do a ranking system of the show Vikings of all their seasons, and we're doing worst to best. Like, I know it started in 2013 and ended in 2020. I literally just binge-watched all 6 seasons, which is 89 episodes, over the third lockdown that we've had here in the UK. So, I've had the pleasure of watching all of that in one go instead of having to wait years. But, saying that, all 6 seasons are fresh in my mind, I'm pretty sure I can confidently say what's the worst and best season. So let's jump right into this. So, at the bottom of the 6th, the worst season out of all 6, I'm going to have to say Season 1. The reason why I say Season 1 is that I really didn't get into Vikings. I really struggled to watch this season. Like, I didn't like many of the characters. It didn't look too good. It reminds me a bit like Fear, Season 4 and 5. That's what Vikings looks a bit like. It's very... Not much happens. They spent a lot of time in Norway, or what I thought was I thought it was Denmark, but it was actually Norway. Because you spent a lot of time over there in Scandinavia, and I hated that. I remember really hating that, and I liked when they were in England, but they were barely in England in the season. 'Cause it's about Ragnar and stuff. Other than that, it's an okay season. It's just the worst out of the 6. And number 5 place, the second worst season, in my opinion, is going to be the final season, Season 6. The reason why I think this, I feel like the first 11 episodes are really good, and the show should have ended when Bjorn dies, but no, that carried on for another 9 episodes, and it just felt really dragged out, and I hated what they do with Uber. He literally does nothing in the season. The entire season, he's either... Oh, I have to look after the kingdom because Uber's gone, even though Uber's wife is there. She doesn't bother looking after the kingdom. Uber has to do it. And then he gets on a boat and does nothing for an entire season to go to America. And then when it starts to get good again, with him in America, you want to see more of it, it ends. The ending's not very good. I have issues with Ivor's death. But they did kind of make Ivor kind of good again. You made him sympathise with him because I hate him in Season 5. But I just don't like this season because it just went on for too long, I think. This thing did the opposite of Game of Thrones. It had too many episodes. Now, in number 4, the 4th best season of Vikings, I think it's Season 5. The whole reason is because Ivor is so annoying. I hate that. I hated that character with a passion. And that is why the season is so low. Is because I hate Ivor that much. He made the first half of the season just unbearable to watch. I used to watch a couple episodes a day, but then I could, because of Ivor was so annoying, I had to do 1 episode a day or one every couple of days because I had needed a break from dealing with Ivor's bullshit because it was that annoying. The second half of the season, Uber and he was my favourite character. Uber and Bjorn and all them are up in England with Alfred and doing cool stuff in there, and that really brings the season up. And I think it's slightly better than Season 6, but it's a switch around. Depends how I'm feeling on the day. I liked what Uber did in this season. He actually does something. My favourite character actually does something this season, which is good. Just I've already brings this down. Now we are in the top 3, and the 3rd best season is Season 2. I really struggled with this one because I was I didn't want 5 and 6 to be as high as they were, but I didn't enjoy Season 2 that much either. Season 2 I struggled to get into because of I don't know, I just struggled with the first 2 seasons of Vikings. But the reason Season 2 is so high is because I really didn't like Season 5 and 6 because of their back half and first half issues, respectively, which is why they were down. So you could switch this to 5th, but I'm going to put this 3rd because I feel like today I would go back and rather watch Season 2 again than rather watch Season 5 and 6, because Season 5 and 6 fucked me off a little. Season 2 never did that. Season 2 just bored me a little because of how the pacing was slow, and the episodes of that season just felt like they just dragged on, and the episodes would end constantly go. That's the issue of Season 1 as well. Season 1 and 2 had the episodes that felt like they were 2 hours long when they were not. They were 40 minutes. But this is higher just because I would rather watch it again than rewatch Season 5 and 6. Now we're in the final 2, and these 2 are very easy to decide where goes where. And we're going to talk about Season 4. I thought Season 4 was the 2nd best season of Vikings. I really like the back half because it has Ragnar's death. That was very well done. You have Uber introduced because Uber's the best character of all time. You have them literally destroying all the kings, which is amazing. But you don't see any of the fights, which is kind of sad. But the first half, the one downside of the first half, even though it's cool, it looks great, they go in the fight in Rollo, they just make Ragnar a druggy the entire first half, which is the one downside of this season. Now we have made it to the best season of Vikings, and it is season 3. Reason why: this is the season when I realised the show was great, and this is the season that got me and hooked onto me and I liked it. I already went through 2 seasons and not kind of like and this season was like bang, and I was there. And this season, they do so much, only 10 episodes. They fight in England for the first half. The back half is to do with Paris. You have a bit in Norway in the centre. And, Ragnar was so good. I think this is the peak of Ragnar in this season. You also have Bjorn being pretty solid. Rollo as well. I liked Rollo in this season. And so much happens, and they fix the pacing issue in this season. This is just the best season, in my opinion. If you watched Vikings, what were your favourite season? What was your worst season? Please tell me. Talk to you later.